Just sit right back and hear them tell the tale of a podcast crew who gather around their mighty drink to give their point of view. As man is the panel spy, he shows that he has fun, and Donnie, our host, will jump along, guiding us through the storm, guiding us through the storm. Big T's our Rocky keeps us true, he often gets his say. And just alive, he knows the girls whenever the dragons win. Whenever the dragons win. The Mad Dragon podcast is a journey unforeseen. With Tasman and Donnie to the moon. And there's Big T and Coco. Just the start. Muzzer and the other crew. Here on the Mad Dragon podcast.
Well, g'day Dragons fans, and welcome to the Mad Dragons podcast. We have the 2nd of February. Can you believe it? I mean, we are, less than a week, or we're exactly a week away. We're exactly a week away from the Dragons preview, the first VOD of 2025, and then another week until our first trial game against the Roosters. Let's bring in one of our newest panel members looking to make his panel debut on that preview show in a week's time. It's Tony Habib. You must be pretty excited. The Dragons season not too far away. Footy on the horizon.
Can't wait. I haven't been able to sleep just thinking about it. I'm so excited for the footy to kick off again.
Absolutely, mate. I don't think you're alone. I think there's a lot of Dragons fans and rugby league fans in general that just cannot wait for the trials to kick off. I think there's a couple of trials that are already about to happen the week before we get underway. There's some other trials. So footy, it's in the veins. Junior reps as well. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. But we're all about the Dragons, so let's get into it. Let's have a look at your bench. Again, it's a bit different to what a lot of other people have put up. Obviously, some people have got some of these guys in their starting lineup, but let's start at the top. Jacob Little, you've decided to go with Damien Cook as your starter. Jacob Little, very impressive for us last year. Why have you gone with Little coming off the bench? You just think he's going to have a bit more punch than Cook or was there some other reasons behind your selection?
Well, obviously Little is a bit younger, so he does have a bit more speed. But in saying that, I think what Cook provides is game management and leadership. And I think definitely towards the back end of games where, we're winning by a few points, or even if it's a blowout, Cook will just be able to calm down our boys, especially the forward pack, just make sure they're taking strong runs and not stressing about passing or anything like that. However, I think Little has the potential to be one of the best ball teams, whether he's playing at 9 or then gets transitioned to a 13. I think he provides a bit more, as you said, a bit more punch, a bit more speed. When there's tired forward, I think Little can definitely open them up with his speed and his offloading game that we saw a bit of last year.
Yeah, and in terms of the middles, you've got named on the bench there. You've got Fatala Mariner and Couchman. We'll start with those two. Have you gone with them because of their versatility, the fact that they can both play edge and middle, or you just think these guys are the best for the middle third rotation?
No, I definitely think they provide a lot of versatility. I don't really like when we carry 3 props on the bench like we've had in previous years. The fact that Fatala Mariner and Couchman can both play, on the edge 13 and if needed at prop with Stele, I think both of them just provide that bit of versatility, especially Fatala Mariner. I know he started the season off really well and then kind of faded out a bit. However, I think, if an injury happens in our back line like it did a bit last year, I think we can definitely shift Luciano into centers, make adjustments when necessary, and Fatala Mariner can definitely handle that second row spot that we saw him do so well last year.
Yep, so just gives us a bit more flexibility to cover more positions. So I like the thinking there. And Hame Sele, the other man on your bench there, he's an out and out middle forward. Had injury and health issues during 2024. Do you think that's in the rear view mirror and he's in for a big 2025?
Yeah, I mean, I've been tracking like his progress on social media and stuff like that, and he does look incredibly fit again. I think obviously as the preseason has gone on, he's worked even harder, and I think Sele, I definitely think his spot is definitely up for grabs with the likes of Eisenhuth, who I know I might get crucified for not including in this bench. However, I just think Sele provides a bit more offloading ability and tackle breaking ability compared to what Eisenhuth has.
Okay. Yeah, so Sele obviously a smaller front rower. Is that just a bit of the way the modern game is going, you think?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, 100%. We saw what the Bulldogs did up until the last bits of their season, where it was like really much a smaller forward pack, but they were able to get quicker play the balls and get to their feet quicker. I think Sele definitely has the potential to help our middles play the ball quicker just because of his size. Just because he's smaller doesn't mean he's going to get dominated. We saw what he did with South Sydney, especially in their grand final year. I think he has a lot of potential. Last year, he didn't probably live up to the expectation that we were all hoping from him. However, I think 2025, again, is a new year. Again, a new preseason under Flanagan. Hopefully, all his health scares are in the rearview mirror, and he can just concentrate on what he does best, and that's running the ball hard, offloading the ball, and getting the quick play the ball.
Fantastic, mate. Once again, great to hear from you, and I think you're going to be a vodcast favourite because or maybe they'll hate you because you make too much sense. I hope you're ready for it, mate. It's looking forward to the season ahead. Thank you once again for joining us and taking us through your 17.
No, of course. Thank you so much for having me, Donny. Can't wait for the 2025 season.
Absolutely. Well, let's do one last pump up for Tony. Come on, Dragons fans, fire up! Yeah!
Coco is at Pell's heart, she wears it on her sleeve. As Mustard tells tales of dragons, wins and tuna victory. Tony and the NB crew will do their very best, hitting up topic and our digress with a red V on our chest. The Mad Dragon podcast is a sheep of camaraderie, navigating rants down rabbit holes in the land of big wet feet. And so our peddlers weave the tales and our friendship is our dream. The Mad Dragon podcast.